Imagine there's two groups of people, 100 people in each group, and they trade fruit with each other. The people in Group A only grow apples, but they only eat oranges, and the people in Group B only grow oranges, but only eat apples. And so both groups make an agreement. They agree that they will put 100 apples in this basket and 100 oranges in this basket and trade with each other. So that if you want one apple, you have to give up one orange, and if you want one orange, you have to give up one apple. Remember, the agreement is not one apple for one orange, but that everything in this basket is equal to everything in this basket. So one day, somebody who has a lot of oranges comes and adds an additional 100 apples into the apple basket. So now there's 200 apples and still only 100 oranges. So now, if you want to buy an orange, you need 2 apples. That's because everything in this basket equals everything in this basket. That makes the value of oranges double, and the value of apples, it's cut in half. So apple growers now have to work twice as hard to keep up with the price of oranges. And the person who had all those oranges, they make out like a bandit. That's inflation. The government pours more currency into the basket, which devalues the currency already in there and drives up the cost of everything you need to buy with your dollars. In 1910, the cost of an ounce of gold was the same as the cost of a high-end men's suit and a tie and all the accessories, about $20. Today, the cost of an ounce in gold is about the cost of a high-end men's suit and a tie and all the accessories. But if you held on to your $20 bill from 1910, you would need 19 more to buy that suit today. That's because an ounce of gold today is worth about $2,000. And if you held on to an ounce of gold from 1910, you could trade it in today for 20 of those same $20 bills. Inflation is a byproduct of the Federal Reserve System. That's because the only place you can get Federal Reserve notes is from the Federal Reserve. When the Federal Reserve prints money, they loan it to the United States government and they expect repayment with interest. So where does the government get the extra money to repay the Federal Reserve? There's only one place: borrowing more money from the Federal Reserve. This perpetual cycle of inflation means that the debt can never be paid off and inflation can never be flat.